Right, and this is going to be super quick and super simple, planting garlic with a drill. I got one of these drills with the bulb. Well, I got one of these bulb planting augers because I had to plant a lot of bulbs in an area, and I figured this would be the quickest way to do it. So I'm going to use this to plant the garlic. Now, I got my garlic. There's loads of great videos on planting garlic. What I do with mine though is I do sterilize them and pre-feed them, and I'll put a video to how I did that in the description. But for this, it couldn't be easier. This is brilliant. Just about a foot. Like I say, I'm in a hurry, so I'm getting on with this because it's about to rain. Of course you can do it with a dibber, but why would you when you've got a toy like this? Ha! Right, then stick your garlic in. Simple as that. I know some people do it in seed modules and put it outside later, but I'm just whacking mine in. Sometimes you just got to get on. Make sure I've got the right way up. Yep. So, yeah, go and watch somebody else if you want to know a lot more detail of planting garlic and all things like that. But if you've got a lot of bulbs to plant, I would highly recommend getting one of these bulb auger things and sticking it in your drill, because it's super quick. Once I've got these in, where did I finish? I'll just give these a cover over with horse manure just to settle them in for the winter. Now, I'm down here in Cornwall, so obviously I don't get a lot of cold weather, so I have had these in the fridge prior to planting for about, I think it was 5 weeks. All right, so hopefully that'll give them the cold snap they need to get going. Right, it's really starting to rain now, so I'll quickly whiz on and finish this. I'll catch you on the next one. Right, well, that was a bit manic, wasn't it? But it's the joys of having to just do what you can at weekends and work with the light you've got and all the rest of it and the weather conditions you've got. But back inside now. Now, what I'm going to do now is I got hold of some of these XXL garlic cloves. It was something that was I was put onto these through Jimmy at plot 41B, and I got some last year. These are new ones I've got this year, and in this bag I have got some that I grew from the XXL ones last year, and as you can see, mine aren't quite as big. Yeah, for whatever reason. So I'm going to have another go with these and see if I can get mine up to this size. But they smell lovely. Now, like I said rushedly outside, I have sterilised these in vodka, believe it or not. And I'll put a link to that video in the description if you don't want to watch that again. And they were also dunked in a liquid seaweed feed for 12 hours, just in these bags in a watering can. Now, because these are a bit special, what I'm going to do is pot these into these 30-litre buckets. I know, completely overkill, but I've got the municipal compost, so why not? And I figure with it being this big a bucket, it'll hold the water better. I did them in 20-litre fabric pots last year, and I struggled to keep them wet, I've got to be honest. And I think that may have been part of this reason. So I've stuck them in there. I won't show all of them, but that's all I'm doing. And I will be putting a covering of vermiculite over the top of these to help hold the water in and to stop the top crusting over. So that's what I'm doing with those. Now, I'm starting to run out of ideas a bit, but what I thought I'd do with these is put some in the tunnel, in the beds, towards the back, where they won't be in the way of anything else. Whether or not they'll compete, or the cabbages and the cauliflower will out compete them, I've no idea, but I'm going to give it a go. And being towards the back, I'm hoping they won't be in the way of the tomato plants when they go in. So that's all I'm going to do. Stick some along the back and see how I get on with those. Right, that is the end of my garlic planting for this year, and hopefully they'll come up, and hopefully I'll get some nice big ones. Right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Oh, how are you planting your garlic? I'd like to know. Just give me ideas. Right, that's it. Cheers and go on.